Oh, there we go. That's exactly what we're going to do today, Marlene. We're going to make a problem from each one, and we're going to practice, see how it goes, and then try again. So I want you to understand there's level 1, 2, and 3 of difficulty. 1 is so easy that if you are in a vegetative state, you're completely brain dead on life support, they're just keeping your body alive till they can harvest the organs, you should be able to get those right. You should. Everybody should be able to get those right. Now you might forget, Gabby. Forgetting happens. But you can't forget on test day because you know it's coming, you know it's important, and that's why you have to study. If you don't study, you'll even miss those. Everybody will miss those. You have to study so you don't miss those. Those aren't hard, you just got to remember. That's why you study. Evelyn's like, great, I love remembering. Yep. All right, Evelyn. This is medium difficulty. And then, of course, this would be like melt your face off. Most of the test is in between here and here. There's only 1 or 2 problems like that. Right? Okay. So when I give you these problems, I'm going to tell you what I think they are, 1, 2, or 3. Do you understand, Jackie? So if it's a 1, you've got to think, I better figure out how to do this. Because if I can't do level 1, then I'm not going to pass. Like, you have no chance. If you miss those, like, you can probably miss 1 because you do something silly. But if you're missing the easy stuff, you're in trouble. Make sense, Wolf Tooth? Yeah? Oh, okay. What kind of music is Wolf Tooth? I don't know. Or is Bear Tooth? Bear Tooth. Dang, I screwed it up.
I know.
I hate being old.
I didn't know you were doing it on purpose or not.
No, I got confused with another band.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I did, really. Yeah, it's a weird band anyway. Yeah. Kind of music is Bear Tooth?
Classic.
It's what? Classical? Classical what? What is it?
It's classic.
Classic what? Classic music. Like.
Like Beethoven style.
Danielle, I think that he's not telling me the truth. You're gonna make me sad. You want to make me sad? Okay, so here's our first set of questions. Okay. Now, because we're practicing for the test, if you skip one, then you're not going to really be practicing. Like, these are things you should know how to do, so if you totally forgot, you look in your notes, you ask for help. You can't just skip it until we go over it. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Now, numero uno is going to be, here's what we're going to do. Now, I'm not saying this is a level 1 problem, I'm saying it's our first one. Well, solve for X. What if I gave you a problem that had a bunch of those at once? A bunch of these. Because that's the deal with solving equations. Solving equations can involve all of that. Mm-hmm. Do you see what I mean, Jackie? Mm-hmm. So, like, let's say we had x over 2 minus 3 equals cinco de cinco. Dang, Daniela, look, fraction. Number 2, here's what I want you to do. That's PEMDAS and exponents. Dang! We're getting fancy now. And Yolanda's favorite square root. I'm sorry, Yolanda. If it gets old, you can tell me. I'll shut up. You won't even hurt my feelings. Yeah. What's that?
It won't get old.
Oh, okay, good.
And it won't help to tell you either that it does.
No, it would. If it was really old, I'd be like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. Yeah. If Jackie told me he was old, I'd be like, whatever, you're old.
Right.
Okay, so those 3, try them. Let's see what we got. Even though we have 5 topics, we got them all covered right there. And Ernesto, your test is going to look like problems like this. Are going to, yeah, like that. Gabby, I'm glad you're better. Are you glad you're better?
Yes.
Dang. And then in like 2 or 3 minutes, what I'll do, I'll go around and let you ask me one question. Not because I don't want to help you with more than one question. I just want you to really think about it. Got to make it count. Except Daniela, she can ask me as many as she wants because she brought cookies. Was it a stressful day today, Yolanda?
No, it wasn't stressful. Just long day.
Yesterday, like we had meetings till 4:45.
Long
And then,
day.
yeah. Well, it's a long week. It feels like it's Thursday, not Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was driving down
That's
and I'm like,
true.
oh, tomorrow's Friday.
Right.
And nothing wrecks Thursday like finding out it's only Tuesday. Yeah.
But you have 2 early release days this week.
That's true, but they're like the Wednesdays are worse.
Wednesdays are
They're
worse.
horrible. Because it's not that short of a class, so you have to do just as much,
Yeah.
and then you got to do stupid stuff after.
Yeah.
Those are hard days. Those are rough.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh well. That's why we make the big bucks, right?
That's right. We all do.
I know. Yolanda, what if the district offered like a tuition assistance program for paraprofessionals and stuff like that?
I'd be right on it.
That would be like UPS, like every place does that kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
established companies do
Yeah.
that. You'd
Yeah.
think that an educational institution would do something like that.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of things they're not doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know that my associate's degree is gonna help me out with anything.
No, but you're doing it for yourself too, and that's actually more important.
Right.
Like you're
Yeah.
proving something to yourself.
Yeah.
That's the good thing.
Yeah.
That's why I took math in college. Really, I wanted to prove something to myself.
Wow.
Yeah, so same deal.
Mhm.
It sucked. Yeah. How many of you guys have number 1? Oh, Beartooth has number 1. Oh boy. A couple people have number 1. You don't know if you're right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ernesto, you look like my daughter's boyfriend. You know my daughter's boyfriend? He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
When I first met you, I thought you'd be his brother. Like they look like
They look a lot.
Like big time. Yeah. It's creepy. I'll show you a picture later.
Okay.
You're gonna be like, that's not him, that's me. Let's see what you have to run. Yeah. Here's a question for you. This says what divided by 2? It's not 8 divided by 2. What divided by 2? Did you say you got number 1? Marlene? What did you guess? You're gonna get 100 on the midterm? Dang, if you got 100 on the midterm, I'd let you bring me top for hours.
What if I was to bring something along?
Oh yeah. Oh, what'd you get for number 1 there, weirdo?
Nothing.
Mm.
I'm still
Okay.
ice back.
Gabby, did you say you got number 1?
Yeah.
What'd you got? Go for Fran. Did you get number 1? Oh, okay. You really have to kick your brother because he didn't show up and you did. You brought cookies. You know that means he has to bring cookies later. Did you get number 1, Yolanda?
No.
Okay.
It's not 8 though.
No, not 8.
No, it's
Not 8. Did you do SADMAP, like inverse operations?
I tried.
Did you add 3 first?
No.
Oh, that would be
Is that
SADMAP.
what I'm supposed to do? No.
Yep, subtract and add, and then multiply and divide.
For
Okay.
one?
I'm
Sorry?
not,
For one?
Yeah.
I'm not warmed up yet. Like,
Well, I know.
You know what I mean?
That's why I thought maybe it was a more stressful day than you think.
Maybe.
Even if you weren't stressed, and
Yeah.
everybody around you
Right,
is,
exactly.
oh, they were neurotic. Oh.
I don't get why. It was like the same as last year with the 80 plus.
I mean,
Same thing.
it's a big deal, but it's also a formality.
Yes,
and
exactly.
we do a good job.
Yeah. I know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. There might be a teacher strike in Arizona tomorrow. I just read about it in the newspaper.
Really?
Yeah, started over, like the same thing happened in Oklahoma. Like in 2 days, like this thing went from like nobody to like 40,000 people, and they're gonna strike. So the same thing happened over the weekend in the West Phoenix area, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of people that don't go to work tomorrow.
All because of you?
Nope, has nothing to do with me. It's just a coincidence. The time is right. I mean, really, yeah, the time.
That's good.
That's why I started that, because I don't want to have a walkout.
Oh, yeah.
But I just knew it was coming. I saw that, and I saw these other things. I'm like, it's gonna happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, one of the people from the meeting we were in, the advanced ed people, says that Arizona is just really bad on funding for education.
Oh, it's horrible. And then the districts just take advantage. Yeah. You're gonna talk about a multi-million-dollar sports complex when they don't pay anybody?
True.
It's not on the up and up. Makes me mad. Makes Jackie mad.
Do you like teaching?
I love teaching.
You do?
Yeah. I mean, where else would I get to make fun of children all day? Did you get them all, Gabby? Which one are you stuck on? Oh. So you got, wait a minute, you told me that solving equations was the toughest. But you got number 1 right. But you said that was the hard one. Oh, I see. Well, here, check this out. For this one, do you know what to do for number 2?
You start with the parentheses.
Put the parentheses. Put the parentheses, and then you just do PEMDAS. So exponents, then multiply, then add, subtract.
And where is the strike gonna happen, you said?
It started in West Phoenix, but I guess it's all over the state. Yeah, and that decision was just made this morning by whoever's running that whole thing. Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna
No? They're almost on 2 weeks of strikes in West Virginia, and their average pays like $42,000 a year for teachers.
But the state is always like hasn't been struggling for funding education for how long?
I think that's why there's going to be a strike.
Good.
Yeah and no. I mean, really, who gets hurt by it? It just like gives everybody a bad vibe, makes everybody angry, and it's not productive.
I'm sure there's other ways instead of just striking.
There are.
Long
Yeah. People are frustrated.
time consuming.
Yeah.
So,
Which one are you stuck on, Jackie?
oh,
Do you know what to do?
Plug it in.
Okay. So you're not stuck, you just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Ay, qué huevona. Daniela, did you get them all? Maybe? Okay. For number 3, and I'm not going to say whether you got it right or not, okay? Because I don't want to give it away. Like, you don't want to say? Okay, I'll go look. All right.
I forgot everything.
Yeah, so that's what we're studying. What's that?
What?
That's really cute.
That's right.
What?
That's right.
Which one? This one?
That one's right. I don't know about the.
I don't think so. I don't
That
think
one's
so.
not right. Number 2 isn't right. Let's see. Hold on.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know how you got a fraction.
I don't know.
Oh, here, look. You have to take that x and put -1 there too. -1 and then 4 times -1.
Oh.
$10, Daniela. I'll take a cookie from Amy.
What's going on?
How you doing, Oscar?
Oh god.
We're starting for the final, or for the midterm. I missed both. So we made a list of all the topics we're going to learn, that we have learned. And so we're almost done, but we're just trying these 3 topics right now. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try it. So now what kind of music is there to?
Be honest, I'm kind of scared to answer.
Why?
I feel like they're just waiting for me to just mess up.
Oh, but
Yeah.
you say it wrong?
Okay, first of all.
Okay, you are
it's
right,
not-
because they're gonna, no matter,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if you're right, they're gonna be mad at you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right,
Throwing
Evelyn.
off that classic.
Hey, Evelyn, what kind of music is there to?
Now you're staring at me? You have to know. I do know. Your turn. No, your turn.
What is it?
I'm guessing like post-hardcore.
Post-hardcore is like aggressive music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people say it's considered scream.
So I'm totally into that. You too, right, Yolanda?
The screaming and the headbanging?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, my favorite. That's my kids' lullabies. We have to listen to it here, because I never remember to listen to it.
I know me
Okay, are we gonna listen to one of their songs?
We might have to.
in between after go. Yes.
Let's do these. You ready?
We can do.
Are you ready, Yolanda, or not yet?
Mhm.
No? Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, Jackie. This one. We'll put that over here. We have to add 3 first, right? So when you add 3, that's 0, and when you add 3, that's 8. Okay, so that's going to give you this. Yeah? So what divided by 2 is 8? That's going to be 16. And if you couldn't figure it out, you could just multiply both sides by 2, and you get 16 that way. Good? How are you with that one, Oscar? Yeah? Okay. Number 2. Gotta plug in x equals -1 here and here, right, Daniela? Both of them, right? No big deal. So -1, -1. So 2 times -1 squared. 4 times -1. Now, Marlene, you can't be a violator here. You can't violate the order of operations. You can't multiply before you do the exponent. You have to do the exponent first. So that's going to be -1 times -1, which is 1. Times 2 is 2. Yeah? I'm going to write it the way that you wrote it, okay? Now the way I would do it, I would do it, Ernesto, is I'd just do this times this is +4, and I'd just write +4. And you could do that, but you could also do it like this. Because it is minus -4, but that becomes plus, and so that's 6 plus 1, 7. Are we good? Eileen, good, bad, what? You tell me.
I had focused on the second part, but now I got it.
You see it now? Okay. Now the third one. Oh, you guys have questions on the second one before we move on? Sometimes, like, when I write it down, I'm like, oh, everybody's got it because it's right there, and then I don't give you a chance to think of a question. Evelyn. Yeah, signs. I know it's tricky, right? So you gotta. One of the things that's also tricky, Jackie, with signs is you have to think: are you multiplying or adding? If you're multiplying, it's easy, because if they're the same sign, your answer is positive. Always. Different sign, negative. But if you're adding or subtracting, you have to see which one's bigger. Take the difference of the two numbers, and you keep the sign of whichever number is bigger. All right. Jackie, what's that number really equal? 6. So this is really 2 times 6, which is 12. How many of you guys got all 3 right? Dang. All right. I guess you're going to get the 100 tomorrow on Thursday. That would be setting your spring break off right, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the answer is just 12.
Just 12. Yeah, because the square root of 36 is 6 times 2. 12. Okay. Okay. All right, Jackie. Ready for the next set? Okay. So we got square roots, fractions, solving equations, exponents, and PEMDAS. I'll get you this. I can give you this paper at the end of class if you want, Oscar. These are just the topics. And you see what Daniela brought?
You finally brought the cookies?
Mm-hmm. Finally. I forgive you for not doing it when you said you were. It's more than forgive you. It's okay.
Well, you pressured her into doing it.
What are you talking about? I never heard anything. I don't even know what you're talking about, Oscar. Oscar, I don't even know. What's he talking about? You hang out in Green Valley too much. You're having a senior moment. All right. So, number 1. You ready, Jackie? Okay, Jackie. Let's try this. Let's try 3 squared times 3 to the 5th. And let's just leave it like that. And then let's do this one. Let's do 3 squared divided by 3 to the 5th. Oh, no. Yep, too bad. Here we go. 3 squared to the 5th. Let's try those 3. Exponent to your friend. So you're not going to write out the big giant number. So you won't need a calculator, Oscar. We're going to use it with an exponent. We're just going to write, because if it was like x instead of a 3, it would really be kind of like the same problem. All right. Oh, that's great. I just got a message, Daniela. My wife sent me a message, and she says your phone will be deactivated for a little while.
How did you do that?
My phone is like so broken.
Uh-huh.
It just always freezes up, so I guess she found a phone for me. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she's all right. What?
You're so mean.
Why am I mean?
'Cause she got you a phone.
No, she's good. She takes care of me.
I see.
She takes care of me. Believe me, she takes care of me. You ever heard the saying, behind every successful man is a very confused woman? Like, how the hell that happened? Right. It's very true, Yolanda.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, very true. Keeps me out of trouble. And makes me cookies. Okay, so anybody got questions on these 3? Like that. So here's the deal, Oscar. I don't know if you heard this, but like on the set of 3 questions, I'll let anybody ask me just 1 question. And it's not because I'm being rude, it's just because I want you to make sure you're like thinking and not. Yeah. Do you have a question? Or you got them all?
Struggling with that.
Okay, that's fine. Struggling's okay, because now's the time to struggle instead of on Thursday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oscar, I think your attitude about math's changed a little bit too. That could be wrong. Because hers has a lot. Yeah. Marlene's hasn't. Or has it, Marlene? No? You could always do it, you just never did it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that why you were Mr. Todd's favorite student? What? Oh my God. What Marlene? Tell me. I don't talk to him. I saw him once last year. You do? Kind of interesting.
It's weird.
That's what I meant. Yeah, he's a little weird. He likes to argue about everything.
I know.
So I blocked him on Facebook.
Are you serious?
I blocked most people on Facebook.
No, you didn't.
Not like block them, I just hit them so I hide them.
How do you
So
follow
I'm still like
Unfollow
friends with
you
them and
mean?
stuff.
Oh, you
Unfollow?
unfollow him?
No, I unfollow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like, so their stuff doesn't show up at all. Because all he does is talks about politics. I don't
What
do
does he
that.
teach again?
Matt?
Math?
Mr. Who?
Todd.
Mr. Todd.
Yeah, Carrie Todd. Might have been before you got there.
He's
No,
not
I
there
met him,
anymore.
yeah, he's not there now though, yeah.
No.
Mhm.
He's a little strange.
Mm.
Well, how's it going, Gabby?
Yeah. How's your teaching?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a question? Not yet.
That was everything.
You were
Thank you, Red Ring.
First one's right. Second one's not right.
No?
Nita. Want to borrow your pencil? Nita. No, it's right. This one's not right. Because this one's not the same as that. So it can't have the same answer. Multiply. Mm-hmm.
I don't come with this stuff.
No, first one's right. Or the third one's right.
This one's right?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Simon Limon.
Literally,
This one's not. That should be 3.
Wait.
It's just a 3.
I don't get the option.
That's what happens when you're adding the exponent. You remember what you do when you divide? You subtract.
But you need.
For the second one, how many 3s are on the top? If you just look at it, for the second one, how many 3s are on the top? That's fair, it is, right?
Oh, okay.
That's 3 times 3. How many are on the bottom?
5.
5. So how many more on the bottom than on the top? 3. So it's going to be 1 on the top and 3 to the power of 3 on the bottom. Whoa, right? Whoa. Whoa.
Wait, so.
Whoa, back the truck up.
Wait, he.
Okay, watch, I'll write it for you.
Okay.
I'll show you. Watch it. Good so far? Very nice so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, now. Bottom one is there's 2, and then 3 more. Would you agree? I didn't want to write 3, 3, 3, because already, I was looking for this match. Yeah? So, 3 times 3 divided by 3 times 3, doesn't that just equal 1? So this is going to be 1 over 1 times 3 to the third. That's it.
That would be the answer.
That's the answer. What do you think, Yolanda?
Oh, I didn't get it.
Okay.
You didn't want to see the 3 times 3,
No, you don't want to
9 and
multiply
9
that.
times
Oh,
3
no.
is 27?
That's like defeats the whole purpose of the exponent.
It does?
The whole purpose of the exponent is so you don't have to multiply.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you were multiplying the whole time?
Well, I knew that that wasn't the right thing to do because
Oh.
I'm coming up with
Like silly answers, right?
yeah, huge numbers.
Yeah. No, you don't, yeah, you weren't supposed to do that. Although if you did, this would be 1 over 27.
What if it was like mixed numbers?
Not good.
Oh, then the things that were the same base you can combine. 1 second, Marlene. Like if it was a 5 and a 3, can't put those together. They're different bases.
So you would just subtract the square. I mean,
If the base is the same, then you can combine them.
okay.
But if it's not the same, you can't because they're different.
So you just leave it.
Leave it alone, yeah. What's up, Marlene? How may I help you, Marlene? Yeah, that's right. So the only thing is, you can't leave an answer with a negative exponent. That's all. But you're right, it's right there. Man, those are fancy notes. No, yeah, those are good. You know who's Jelly? Oh, that Eileen chick. I have nuts like that. You see those nuts? Those are good. Huh. Are those dates?
Yeah, would you like one?
No, but thank you. I had cookies.
I know. But we can, they're both good.
Yeah. So shall we go over these?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So the thing is, like, if you don't remember, here they're exponents with bases, so you add those. Because what this really means right here is that there's two of them, right? And this right here means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I hate my life. Sorry. So this is 2 3s. So Gabby, you see 3 squared is 3 times 3, right? Like you don't need to write this out, but this is how you can figure it out if you forget. So you're panicked. You're like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. You can do this. This is 3 to the 5th, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes. And you see how they're multiplying? Well, that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's 3 to the 7th. The rule is that if the bases are the same, they're both 3s, and you're multiplying, you just add those exponents. 5 plus 2 is 7. Are you good with that, Jackie?
Yes.
You sure, Jackie? Because I think you just said yes just to make me shut up and leave you alone.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So then this one's different. That one's on the board over there. But if we did it a different way, instead of writing it out and reducing, you could do it like this. This is how Marlene was doing it, right? The only problem with that is that if you have a negative exponent, that means repeated division. And the way you divide is by multiplying by the reciprocal. Yes, Beartooth?
Yes.
This one, I don't want to write this one out. This one, when you have a power raised to a power, the shortcut is you can just multiply. 2 times 5 is 10, so yeah. Good Eileen or bad Eileen? Good? Okay, Eileen. Daniela, are you a big Beartooth fan too? Do you know who they are? Then how do you know you don't like them? Okay, Daniela. Okay, but if that's not hairspray, then what's that?
Guess.
I have no idea. Oh. Okay, you ready, Jackie? Do you guys have questions on these three before we move on? No? Okay. Well, which of these would you like the last ones to be on? Because we've done everything now. So out of all of these, which would you want to practice the most? Show of hands for solving equations. Oh. Show of hands for fractions. Ooh. How about square roots? Uh-oh, exponents? You can't raise your hand for every single one. And how about order of operations? Well, Ernesto's like, I want to do them all. Okay. All right, we'll do them all. Okay. I was going to give you like 3 or 4 of one kind, but we'll do that. So solving equations where you have fractions, square roots, exponents. Not really. We wouldn't do that. Okay, so let's try this. Let's see if you remember how this goes. Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, wait, hold on. There. I actually made it easier by putting an X with the 4. Otherwise, you would have had something really confusing and ugly. You'll just have to trust me. You trust me on that, right, Gabby? You don't trust me that I made it easier with that? You're like, yeah, you made it easier. That's like, I don't know. It doesn't help. It would have made it easier if you took away like everything except for like that. Now you made it easier, right? Okay. This actually has PEMDAS, like distributing, combining like terms, and solving equations, and fractions. Wow. No square roots or exponents though. Hmm. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, 2 problems have everything. Look at that, Gabby. That's pretty bad donkey right there. Look at this. Bad donkey. What do you think about that? No? Why not, Gabby? Okay, try the first one. Look, you can do it. You know what? You want a little help to get you started? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, look. So you see how this one is in the parentheses and so is this one? You have to get them out of there. And the way you're going to get them out of there is you have to distribute. So you have to multiply this 3 times that and times that. And then same here. 3 times 2 and 3 times negative x. And then after that you combine like terms. And it'll get smaller and smaller, you'll see. I know what we should listen to while you guys do this. Yes. Came up right away.
Is it recording that?
I guess so. Ernesto loves it. Don't even pretend like you didn't used to watch this.
Oh, to be that young again.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. Well, Ernesto, is that it right there?
That's it right there.
Yolanda, was the first one ugly?
Very ugly.
Did you get it? Uh-oh. Let's see. I'm not going to do the whole thing. First step. So far, so good? Okay. I thought you had to leave at 6, Marlene. I thought you had to leave at 6.
Oh no, I'm not leaving.
Oh, okay. I forgot the plus sign. What plus sign?
+1.
Ah, la torta! Okay, that makes -5. So here, I'm not going to do it, but what you want to do is you want to put those together. Put these together. And then, whichever x is smaller, you move that one. You do the opposite. Do you remember you know what I'm talking about, Daniela, or no? No? You're shaking your head yes, but I think you mean no. What about you, Oscar? You got that?
I think I did.
I think you got it too. What about you, Beartooth?
I got lost.
You haven't even left your chair. How'd you get lost?
Well, I think I got dropped.
Do we need to play a little more Dora?
Maybe.
Alright. We could do Teletubbies.
No.
No?
Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues? Oh yeah. Teletubbies used to freak little kids out. They would just sit there. It was the best show ever.
I like the more.
Like seriously, you just put a little kid right in front of that, like a little toddler, and they just sit there just like, it was awesome. Yeah, it was the best. Okay. Is that good? 3x minus 5 equals 6 plus x. Is that right? So I know it's written really small, so I'm gonna write that over here. 3x minus 5 equals 6 plus x. Yeah? Okay. That's 3x, that's 1x. You can get it right moving either one, but the smart thing to do is to move the smaller one. So let's do that. Let's subtract x from both sides. So that's 2x minus 5 equals 6. Add 5. 2x equals 11. I don't know. It's going to be a fraction. That's fine. Did you get that or no?
Yeah, I did another word.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's the weird thing about these problems. There's lots of ways to do them. But you got that? That's because you brought cookies. That's called karma. Cookie karma. Yeah. Marlene, are you doing okay on that one or not okay? So you remember how I said there's level 1, 2, and 3? 1 being the easiest? This would be a level 3. So you're not going to see very many of those. You're going to see a couple level 3 problems. You should try them, because if you want to get a good grade, you got to at least try them. You got to at least have to know how to start them, but you might get stuck. That's okay. All right. So this one, we have to put 1/4 here, here, and here. Here, here, and here. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to put parentheses, even though I don't really need them there. So far so good, Ernesto, or bad?
Bad.
Bad? Why? Even this part, like what we did?
No, good one.
Good so far.
Good.
So this one, good or bad?
Bad.
Really?
I mean, I got stuck.
What's 1/4 of 2? If you have $2 and you cut it up, if you have 2 pies, you ever see The Office? The show The Office? Yeah, you know the accountant Kevin. You know, yeah, the accountant on the show The Office, Kevin. No? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. It won't make sense. He's just really dumb. Even though he's an accountant, he's no good at numbers until they have him do numbers with pi, and then he's like a super genius.
Is that the one that acts like he knows everything?
No. That's right. So Ernesto, 2 times 1/4. So if you had 2 pies and you had to share those 2 pies with 4 people, how much of a pie would each person get? That's what that's kind of asking. No. What did I get 8? Because you do that, right? They each get a half. Think about it. A half plus a half plus a half plus a half. That's 2. 4 halves is 2. So, yeah, that's a half. That's a half. Whoa, what's this? What times itself is 1/4? What times itself is 1/4? Anybody know? No? Speaking for everybody, huh, Jackie? You have no faith in Yolanda, huh? Well, okay, let's say we can't figure that out, but what about what times itself is 1? We can do that, right? What times itself is 1? Yeah, and what times itself is 4? 2. The square root of 1/4 is 1/2. When 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. You can just believe me. I wouldn't make it up. Hi, Eileen. If you have a $50 and you have another $50, how many dollars do you have? If you have 50 cents and you have another 50 cents, how many dollars do you have? Yeah. So this makes 1 minus 64 is negative 63. Yolanda, these would both be like level 3 problems, like the most difficult you're going to see. So like on this problem right here, this would be worth 1, 2, 3 points. That would be worth 3 points. So you would get 1 point just by plugging it in. And then you might mess that one up just because you're not going to think about it. You don't have confidence in yourself to like say, oh, wait a minute, I can do this. And then you just look at it and you're like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. But even if you missed that and you added it correctly, like you said this answer was wrong, like let's say you said it was 1, you did the rest of the math correctly, you'd get all the other. You would get this point and that point. Okay. One more practice set? Yeah? I mean, we got our midterm, so might as well do it. Okay, Jackie. You ready, Daniela? No? Oh. 4 times 4, 3 times. 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 is 64. Good? Okay. Last one, I think. Well, maybe. We'll see. So we got solving equations. Oh, let's do one of those. Mm-hmm. Solve for x. Maybe get on with all four of them?
Me? No.
No? Anybody
It's
else?
the last two.
Last two?
But that's that.
What if you read it?
I did.
Oh man, oh I see all your stuff.
Why?
It's tricky.
3/4 times what equals what?
So what's the opposite of times 3/4?
So times 3/4.
What's the opposite of multiply?
Divide.
Divide. How do you divide by 3/4? Where did my marker go? I'll just write it here. How do you divide by 3/4? So like, for example. So the opposite of multiply, right, is divide. How do you divide by 3/4? That's the question. Like that's the question you have to be able to answer to do this problem. Do you know, Jackie? How do you divide by a fraction, Jackie? Just look in your notes if you don't remember. You have them, I promise, because we did them. How do you divide by a fraction? Eileen, you don't remember how to divide by a fraction? What, Jackie? And then what? So you flip it, and what else? Are you still dividing?
No, you're
Multiplying. That's right. That's what you're going to do here. You're going to multiply both sides by 4/3. Yolanda, you see how these reduce? This just makes 1. So x is 4/3. That's bad donkey right there, Gabby. No, Gabby? Okay, Gabby. Gabby, do you get a discount at Ross? Really? How much? 20? Oh my gosh. Really? Wow. That's pretty cool. Do you ever buy stuff there then?
no, not really.
No?
Wow.
What if you went to the other Rosses? Would you get a discount?
Yes.
Yeah? So you don't go to the other ones?
No.
Really? Oh. Okay. So you're going to do the same thing for this one right here, right, Daniela? Like you're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So I'll change colors so that maybe you can see better. 4/3. So x equals -4/3. So you got stuck on the operation, huh? Okay. Ernesto, you know your first quiz that we took? You should study the stuff you missed. Not just you, everybody. You guys should study that first quiz. Jackie's like, well, that means I have too much. Jackie's like, how did you know I was thinking? Number 2? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you asked, Jackie. Forget about the 3/4. What number minus another number would equal 0? Itself. So what does x have to be? Ah! Dang. Man, I'm getting you to be able to think about fractions like numbers. This is a major victory. This is a major victory, Jackie. You made my day almost as much as Daniela made my day by bringing cookies. No, I'm serious. It's a big deal, Jackie, because before you would just see that and like, I don't get fractions, and you were just shut down. But now you're like, oh, a number minus itself. Duh. That's good. That's really good. What about the first one, Evelyn? What'd you get?
That one I didn't do.
I got a question for you, Evelyn. Is there another way to say 3/4? Is there a way people say that? Besides, there's another way too. No? There's another way. Anybody know what I'm trying to get her to say? 3/4. 3/4. Hey, 3/4 plus what? 3/4 plus what equals 1? Think money. 3/4 plus what equals $1? 3/4 plus what? 3/4 plus how much money is $1? Wait, you're telling me you don't know? Quit looking at that.
Are you talking to me or?
But yes. Wait, 3/4 plus what is $1?
quarter.
1/4. X is 1/4. Aye. Now you see, right?
Yeah.
Now you feel bad because you should have had that, huh?
Yeah, because I didn't think about it.
I know if you just read it, you would have gotten it. Okay. So, what do you want to do? You guys want to be done, or you want to try one more set? One more set? Probably a good idea. Okay. I mean, I don't get to leave anyway, but you guys look tired. Like everybody except for Oscar. He's wound up. Chasing around those old people's tough. You know what's really weird? Okay, now this is kind of gross, but it's weird how many of them just fart all the time. Like they don't even hear it, huh? Am I exaggerating?
I've heard worse.
Yeah, that's true. But they do. It's weird, Daniela. Like, especially, like you can't hear it so much at the store, but if you go to the library up there, it's all quiet. Yeah, you hear it a lot. It's true. Okay, so let's try. Here's what I want you to do. Solve for x. Man, these are good problems, Daniela. Those cookies just have inspired me. All right. Okay, last set. Jackie, seriously, you made me very happy with that last thing you just did.
Did I?
Yeah, that's good. That's a big, you might not realize it, but that's a big breakthrough because then you're able to see fractions as numbers, not just weird things that suck. Evelyn, you're making me so sad today. Because now you remembered and you still didn't. Dang, Evelyn. Alright, Evelyn. You know what, Yolanda? It's almost spring break.
Yeah. But for me, losing that week of work makes it worse.
I know, that does
still
suck.
have to-
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So October.
But you make so
March-
much money, you can just save it all up, right?
Yeah. You spend like a whole summer's worth of spring break, right?
Oh, I don't even get to go. I mean, I've never.
Well, me neither, but.
So I've been teaching
More
for 11
expensive.
years, and the vacations we've gone on were paid for by somebody else.
Really?
Yeah, there's been people that have been like, I don't know. There's been people that have been really supportive of me staying a teacher for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
So we've never like I used to work summer school because I wanted to, and then it would let me buy stuff for my kids, like put them in band and 4-H stuff and all that.
Yeah.
But now it's like I have to.
You have to.
Have to. Yeah. Yeah. And then I feel bad for like there's teachers that are like they have a family and they're the only source of income. And then I'm just like, I don't know how do you buy diapers?
Right.
Because diapers are stupid.
Yeah.
I'd rather smoke cigarettes than buy diapers.
At least you get a buzz from that.
I guess, right? We can get a buzz from diapers. I mean, I had 2 kids. They get gross. It's true, Jackie. You got a little brother. You've changed diapers, right?
No, I was. What,
Really?
8? I didn't change his.
You didn't change diapers?
No, I changed my sister's kids. I still am, actually.
Yeah.
But not
Okay.
really, but-
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you start changing it too soon because they're not done unloading. That's when it's bad.
Well, I changed. That's kind of my job. So.
Yeah. So Jackie, did you get the first one?
Not the first one. I got the last
Not
one.
the first one? So the first one, man, the first one, Ernesto, we could do it two ways. Did you get an answer for the first one? I think it's I think it's a fraction.
I also wasn't.
And I think it's positive.
No.
And I think it's 3/2.
Positive?
Uh-huh. I think so. I think it's 3/2. Or 21/14, but that means you didn't reduce. You didn't get that, Oscar, or you did?
At 21 was good.
Yeah, that's going to be reduced by 7. So check this out. Here's what I see. If I divided both sides by 7 first, what's 0 divided by 7? 0. So this would be 3 minus 2x equals 0. Or if you did it the way that you did it, Oscar, you'd still get the same answer. Either way, you're going to get the same thing, okay? But this one you're going to have to reduce. Well, subtract 3 and subtract 3, and you get negative 2x equals negative 3. Divide by negative 2. Over here, same thing. Subtract 21, negative 14 times x. And then 21/14 can be divided by 7, and you need to reduce, otherwise you're going to lose a point. Now 1 point, Oscar, won't make or break your grade. Yeah. But yeah. Hey, the square root of what is 5? 25. That has to be 25. That has to be 25, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Square root of what is 25? Is 5, 25. Now, let's say you couldn't figure it out. You know what you'd do, Marlene? You're right, Marlene. That's good. You would take and you would square both sides. And you see the square root, when you square a square root, you're just left with x. 25. Yeah. Good job, Beartooth. Bad job, Beartooth.
That one? Yeah.
What'd you get for number 3, Ernesto? 5x? Okay.
Well, it was a fraction. That's what I got, but I don't know what fraction.
Okay. What'd you get, Daniela? No? Gabby, what'd you get for the last one? Oh, Oscar, what'd you get?
I haven't started on that.
You didn't start yet. What'd you get, Jackie?
1.
No, for number 3, what'd you get?
Oh. I don't know if that's that. I think
Wait, you just said 1.
Well, yeah, I said 1.
I was joking.
Oh, don't do that. You make me think that I did it wrong.
I know, it's my job.
So I don't know if I should take
Wait,
it
how did you
or
get 1? That sounds weird.
Because I got 5x or 5x, and that equals.
Wait, you said this is 5x?
Yeah.
Or x to the
X
5th?
to the 5th.
She says that's x to the 5th.
And then the bottom is x to the 5th.
I agree with that. That's x to the 5th, right?
And
Jackie!
then that turns into 1.
Jackie! That's right.
Don't do that, you scared me.
No, I'm happy. You're making me proud of you. It's only taken like 17 years. No, you're doing really good, Jackie. That makes me very happy. You should be proud of yourself. You just gotta keep doing that. That's right. Good job, Jackie. Dang, that's right. Who else got that? Yeah, good. Cool. All right, boys and girls. So, I would practice the equations in the book. I forgot what page they're on. Do you remember?
The equations.
Like the last section we were doing? Where you had to solve?
You said it's
2.2?
2.2, yeah.
Yeah.
So I practiced those, and then your old quiz. And then you can always do the problems we did today, and you can always look through your notes and do problems from there. If you do those and you practice, you're going to be ready. You're going to be all right. All right, tired people. Hope you have a good day. I'll see you on Thursday, because today's not Thursday. Dang, Jackie. You go, girlfriend. Doing it. Oscar, you gonna get an A on the midterm?
Yes.
Good. I think you are too. About you, Jackie? Jackie, you gotta study. You gotta study. You gotta study. You know why? You study, then you're gonna do like you're gonna do on the midterm like we're doing today. I would do cartwheels. If you pass, if you pass the midterm, I would be I'd be so happy.
Well, I'll take your bet on that.
See you tomorrow. Do I what? I'm sorry? Do I want more cookies? Ow, you twisted my arm. Okay. I'll just take that. That's it.
You can take more if you want.
No, this is good, but thank you. Thank you, Daniela. I was just teasing you. I didn't think you were going to bring cookies. I know. I know you're nice. You're not like your brother says. I know. You know what? I'm not going to listen to that hobo kid anymore. So you should kick him for ditching today. Tell him it's not smart to ditch the day before the test. Oh my God. Was he an old man? Hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your question?